Right, good morning guys. So it is JJ Richards here, and this is going to be the first episode for my new series, Redemption. So today is Friday and I am 16 days away from my next competition, which is going to be the Saxon Classic with a amateur federation called the PCA. So I've heard nothing but good things about the PCA, so I'm very much looking forward to getting back on stage and hopefully getting some redemption from my last show and walking away with a trophy this time. So today is a very special day because I'm having a refeed day. So I'm going to go very, very high on the calories and the carbs today. Pretty much I've not checked in since my last video, which was the day after my show. I've been on diet since literally Tuesday, which was the day after my photo shoot. So my diet has pretty much been very consistent. So during the week, it's pretty much been around 150 grams of carbs per day. Protein is around 250 and fats are very low, around 30-40. So I'm pretty much doing that consistently. Apart from on rest days, I'm dropping my carbs to about 50 grams. And also on the weekends as well, just to try and get a little bit tighter, I'm also dropping my carbs between 50 and 100 on the weekends as well. And I did have a refeed last Friday as well. So plan is for today, have a refeed day. And then drop the carbs over the weekend and then just sort of maintain up until the show, but it all depends on how I look. So where I am now, it is literally about 5:45 in the morning. I've just got to work because at 6 o'clock I've got to be in the swimming pool for lifeguard training. So a little bit of cardio this morning, which will be good, and then I'm going to eat a few meals. I'm going to train just gone midday. I will be doing a bit of work today as well, and then home later, and then I'm going to get some serious calories in. So stay tuned for the video today. I'll try and get quite a lot of footage. Remember to give the video a thumbs up, comment if you've got any questions below. Don't forget to subscribe, and thanks to everyone that's subscribing so far. I've noticed that they are going up quite a lot recently, so hopefully everyone's enjoyed my last series, which was the road to the classic physique. So I gotta go in the swimming pool, speedos are on, see you in a bit, peace. So this is meal number one. So I have got 6 egg whites mixed in with some onions and peppers. I've got 1 toffee muffin, and in there is 66 grams of cream of wheat. With every meal today, I'll be having Ravenous, which is a digestive enzyme, and a Matador, which is a glucose disposal agent. Meal number 2, which was my pre-workout meal. So again, I had 1 blueberry muffin this time. Very, very delicious, and I had that with 200 grams of chicken, 80 grams of rice, and some greens. Moving on now to today's workout. So today was shoulders. So starting off with a cable side lateral raise. This is a really good exercise because it constantly keeps the tension on the shoulders. And when it comes to classic physique, you can never have too big shoulders. If you've got the small waist and big shoulders, it's going to really, really overemphasize that classical look. So with this, I did 5 sets and I was going from 15 to 20 repetitions, getting a nice squeeze on each one. Moving on to my compound exercise, so I did a dumbbell shoulder press. So this was my main working set, so I did 3 warm-up sets before this. Moving up to the 40 kilos, still trying to keep fairly heavy. And I think I managed around 8 to 10 repetitions with the 40s. As you can see, nice and controlled. Powering up with a good negative. Then this was my 5th set, which was a deloading set. So I reduced the weight by 50%. So I'm just using the 20 kilo dumbbells now. Trying to keep constant tension on the shoulders. Not locking the elbows out at the top, and also not resting at the bottom. So on your deloading set, I was aiming for 20-25 reps just to pump as much blood, getting those carbohydrates into the shoulders and really feeling the burn. Next exercise again was a superset. So the first exercise of the superset was a side lateral raise. I like to usually do 2 or 3 side lateral raise exercises in the shoulder workout just to really focus on the cap of the delt. So once I finished 12 to the side, I then moved on to working the front of the shoulder. So I did 12 front raises, getting a nice squeeze at the top, nice, slow, negative. As you can see, this is a very good burner exercise. And then I dropped the weight, so I moved on to 6 kilos and just doing it behind the back, making sure the dumbbells touch and raising as far as you can go so you can feel it in the side delt and not so much in the traps. And that was the superset, and I did 3 sets of that. Moving on again to a pressing exercise. So this is just an absolute burn. So I go from the front of the head to the back of the head to the front to the back, not locking the elbows out, keeping constant tension on the shoulders. And I was going for anywhere between around 15 to 20 reps, and I did this for 3 sets. And towards the end, I think I could literally only manage around 12 reps. Then moving on to the sort of last exercise I did for shoulders. So this for me is more like an upright row with a little bit of a side lateral raise involved. So I'm trying to focus on working the traps, but secondary, you're also going to be working the side delt as well. So I just moved up the weight each time for a total of 5 sets. And on my last set, I did a drop set. So this was my post-workout meal. So there's 250 grams of turkey mince, 80 grams of rice, and some greens. So Lucy is currently baking some delicious treats. So that is going to be banana bread. And what she's just made is this vegan brownie. So it's literally come out the oven about 2 minutes ago, so it's still nice and hot. Harriet, do you want to try some of the brownie?
Yeah.
Come here then, darling.
Is it too hot?
No, it's nice, it's just warm. Oh, oh, look at that, steamy, steamy. Take a bite, tell the vlog what you think. You good? My turn. Get off it, let him play with it.
I want to play with it.
Oh, nice.
Temple of Satan was?
So for my cheat meal, here I'm making some homemade fries in what is called a Tefal Active Fryer. Now this gets used every single day in the off season, but it hasn't really been out the cupboard for the last 3 months. So as you can see, the end result will be the most delicious chips you will ever make in your life. So I had an 8-ounce steak with around 300 grams of white potato and some beans. Delicious.